Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Big Brother Chat with Carla and Willie.
Woohoo! All right, you ready?
Yeah. All right, so we got a lot to catch up on. Some blindsides, some evictions.
There's been a lot going on in the house.
Some angry folks. But anywho.
A lot. So why don't you catch us up on from last week? We'll do a quick little recap.
So week 3, head of household was, to get that, it was the throw and darts game. And Nick ended up winning that. He did consider backdooring Jack and Jackson, but was too afraid to make any kind of move because they still had the camp comeback.
Which he's regretting now.
Yes. But anywho, the nominees that went up were Jessica and Cliff. And Christy won the Whacktivity competition for that week. Believe she got the Diamond Power of Veto.
Yep.
Yep. And then Kat won the Power of Veto.
Amazing everybody.
Right.
She's kind of playing that ditzy role, but I think it's all an act.
I think she's a little half and half on that.
She's really playing it up.
Yeah. But anywho, so Christy considered using the Diamond Power of Veto to get her way in it, but then she ended up not using it, which was good on both sides because it really didn't need to get used.
No, but she had a total meltdown because she thought she was going to be the replacement nom, but it wasn't the case.
No.
So.
But so anyways, the Power of Veto competition, Kat ended up using the veto on Jessica. And then of course Nicole went up.
Of all the people, Nick could have really taken a shot and he chickened out. Yeah. And he put Nicole up.
Well, he thought he was doing a good move by putting Nicole up because the lies that.
Well, Nicole's kind of been riding the line and being a little sneak, but still he could have gone after somebody. He could have done something. Yeah. So he could have broken up and put Annalise up or, Holly or something like that. So, but he didn't. So he was trying to stick to the alliance at that point, but teetering on whether to break that line because it was already starting to crack. Yeah. So he put Nicole up. Nicole was the target to go home. However, that little crack that we talked about a few minutes ago in that alliance started to really...
So they blindsided Nick and Bella, and the majority of the group ended up voting out Cliff.
They turned the script and voted out Cliff. Which Cliff, he does have a good social game, but endurance and stuff, which is going to count in the end, I'm not sure that he's going to be able to do it. So I didn't think he was as big a threat as Nicole, being so tiny. And there's a lot of challenges yet to come where really cater to smaller people. Yeah. So that totally caused a ripple effect throughout the alliance. Oh yeah. Afterwards, after Cliff was voted out, that night the feeds they were all coming together and freaking out. And then I saw one clip where Jess and a couple of the girls were in the kitchen going, I think there might be an alliance of 8. I'm like, duh. Like they're always together. Yeah.
Did y'all not take that when they were all in the room and no one else was allowed in? Yeah.
So Cliff went home, and then live on last week's show, they had like a battle back.
Yeah. The camp come back.
The camp come back. So that was Cliff, Ovi, David, and Kemi. And it was, the typical little maze with the ball, have to go to a container. And it was 3 minutes. Who could get the most in 3 minutes, or first one to get, I think, 5 or 6 balls, six balls in. So, to my amazement, you said you weren't that surprised.
No, I wasn't surprised with that. But yeah, you want to say?
Cliff pulled it out. He nailed it. I mean, boom, 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 boom. The others, I don't think, only one person got a ball in.
Yeah.
Somebody got one towards the end. But for a long time, Cliff had like 3 or 4 of them before somebody even got one in. But yeah, he nailed that. He definitely nailed that. And as they were saying their goodbyes, I saw Ovi whisper in his ear and I saw Kemi whisper in his ear. I would love to know what they said to him. But I haven't heard him talk about what was said. So I may have missed that. I'm not sure. But hopefully they gave him some pointers and a little bit of intel so that he would be able to do good with his going back into the house. So, And so that brings us up through the end of last week's show. And so now let's turn our sights into what's happened since then. They had an HOH competition, which was called Patch Perfect, where it was on the screen. They had to match patches or count one.
Yeah, they had to match the patches to what the question was.
So obviously Nick couldn't play because he was previous HOH. And it came down to Cliff and Jackson.
Or no, Cliff and Jack. Yeah.
Cliff and Jack came down to the last two, and Cliff won.
Yeah.
I was like, because we talked about last week being such a pivotal week, and it was. It turned out to be a really, really, really pivotal week, and the tides have turned.
Yes.
At least we thought so, but so yeah. So Cliff, to everybody's amazement, won the HOH. So I was really, really excited. I'm like, yes, finally. And so, true to his testament, he nominated Jack and Jackson.
But Jackson volunteered himself up as a pawn.
He did, but that he was going to put them up. I mean, as soon as he got his time in the HOH after everybody, they did the reveal and all that, he was already saying to the live feeders that was his target.
Yeah.
So he was, and then in the DRs, he was already saying that he was going to put them up, making a power play.
Yeah.
So he did. He fired that shot. And then, since the show, which hasn't aired yet, because that was Sunday night show.
Alert.
So here's some spoilers coming, guys. He nominated Jack and Jackson, and then they had the power veto ceremony, where that winner was Jackson.
Yes.
So Jackson took himself off the block, and in that, well, I'm gonna give a little backstory. So he was going to put up somebody else, but Christy having the power, and the other person, they don't know Jack has that power. They assume, a couple of them figured it out, but it's not well known. Like Christy just told everybody she had the power. Stupid. So they know that power and what her power can do. So with that, Cliff, I guess Christy and Cliff had a meeting at one point, and she said that if you do this, then I'm going to do this. So knowing what she was going to do, he just did that and put Bella up.
Yeah.
So they again, that break in the alliance, that was like, I don't even know that the alliance can even go on at that point, because
yeah.
So, and that alliance has kind of morphed in picking up people and discarding people. So
there's a 6-person alliance.
Yeah, definitely.
That's still out there. That's part of the 8-person. That's also part of the 9-person.
Right. So Sam was really upset. He came in, and so he was really upset about what was going on as well. So, it'll be interesting to see how the rest of the week plays out.
Yeah.
Because Bella went up, so Jack and Bella are on the block together. So it's going to be neat to see how the numbers play out and who campaigns. Because I think they're thinking, Bella's kind of already in the feeds last night. She's already taken on, she's like, I'm gone.
Yeah.
So hopefully it's only Tuesday. Thursday's a long way from now. Thursday live eviction. So if they were to really work it, I think that they have enough to save her. But it really depends on what plays out.
I personally feel like it would be a smart game move, though, to get Jack out. Like, just to
I'd get Jack out. I mean, point blank. He's a comp beast.
Yeah.
He's a potential comp beast. A lot of people in the house don't care for him.
No.
Social media definitely doesn't care for him, which they're not aware of that. But
yeah.
So I'm really surprised. It would be nice if, I know Jessica and Nicole would definitely. Well, Jessica's kind of funny, but if they could pull it off. Now, Cliff has said several times to feeders and to several people that if it is a tie, he's voting out Jack.
Yeah.
So let's pray for a tie. So it could. I think they have. If they work it a little bit, they could save Bella, because she definitely is a mastermind. So.
Yeah, she is. But I feel like it's a double-edged sword. You're damned if you do, and you're damned.
Because they are a couple.
Yeah.
But Jack is a couple. He's got a couple with the girl, and then him and Jackson. People are not seeing that.
Yeah, I don't see it. I don't see why people don't see.
It's blatant as can be.
Yeah.
I really do not get it. There's hints of it, but
they're always brown out. So I mean,
it's a natural thing. So I did copy down a little quote and from Cliff. He said, "I truly wanted to send Jack home, and I think my game is really screwed now that he isn't. But it became obvious in the last 24 hours that she was going to use the power, and that you were going to be going up." That's what he was telling Bella. So, and that the vote is out of his hands.
Yeah.
His power is to nominate, and at that point, it goes to the House. So, but he will do a tie, and Jack is his real target. So I'm hoping that some shifts will happen. Maybe Nick and Bella will get creative, or something. So who's going to go home? What's your prediction?
I really hope Jack goes home.
That's my wish. I want Jack to go home.
As much as I want Bella to, this week we just need Jack to go home. Because it's your opportunity.
This is your opportunity. Because a lot of times, it's proven time and time and time again, whoever's on the block comes back and miraculously, a lot of times, will win the next HOH.
Yeah.
I don't want that. I don't want him up in the HOH again.
Exactly. He needs to be out.
Give us a vote. Give America a vote. Yeah, let Jack go sneak some food so that he can get a penalty knob. So, which takes me into my next.
Yes.
Week 4, finally. We've all been wondering, us BB fans have always we love have-nots, at least I do. And seeing them struggle through that with the cold showers and the slop and all that. So, guess what? We have have-nots.
Yes.
So, our have-nots are Jackson, Catherine, Christy,
and Tommy.
And guys, we got some cheating going on in the house. Some sneak food, and it's happening by
Jackson.
Jackson has been caught in the shower. His favorite place to be, early in the morning, and he's been sneaking food, and he got busted by the DR.
Yeah. So I mean, for the most part, if you're going to be in the game, play the game. You got to eat the slop.
Oh, he's already complaining. Day 1, as soon as he was on the have-not, he was already complaining. Hey guys, send me some watermelon. Hey guys, don't eat all the chicken. I'm like, dude, you get groceries every week. I'm not saving your food.
You ain't gonna get it this week.
I would be so evil in the house. I would be eating that watermelon.
I'd be sitting right there just eating.
I would. Yes. Especially to him. I know, gosh, that would be horrible. I know, but they probably vote me out week 4. But yeah. So yeah, that's basically what's been happening. We still have those 2 powers out there looming.
Yeah.
Christy has her diamond power veto, and then Jack, who I don't think many people know.
He has that chaos power.
Yeah, they don't.
But I mean, if he goes home this week, then that's another power that's dead in the water.
Yeah, because
which would be good.
Yeah, Ovi took his out. So we were trying to figure out how many weeks. We know Jack's has originally had 6 weeks, and Christy's had 4 weeks originally.
Yeah.
So I think she's got a week or 2 left. They kept hinting about next week, so not sure.
Yeah, because I think hers is going to be dead here soon, and then Jack's will be too. So I just really hope they just run out of time.
Yeah. I mean, personally, if I had been HOH, if I had been Cliff, I would have forced her to use it.
Yeah.
Because you're going to get screwed either way.
Yeah.
So why not force her to use that,
and then
it's dead and it's gone.
who's
her true alliance.
Yeah.
Right. So I would have forced her to use it. I wouldn't have bowed down and put Bella up. I would have forced that to be done. And because you're HOH, you know that it could be screwed because you have two of those powers out there. So if you knew that going in, I just would have washed it and said, let the power be.
Exactly. But Jack's power isn't in my opinion, it's not really a good power either.
No, his is kind of dumb. His is what, the chaos power?
Yeah, the chaos. So he gets to use that power when they're doing power veto selection. Yeah, they get to redraw, which I mean, it's like
a big whoop to do.
Womp womp.
Game changer.
Yeah, it's not really a game changer because I mean, what happens? The likelihood, probability is the main
Okay.
thing. Yeah.
To the BB gods, you guys, when you're sitting around your round table coming up with this stuff, y'all gotta come up with some better stuff. Put it to America's vote. Let us figure that out. We got some crazy minds. We can come up with some cool twists for the game. So yeah, definitely. Yeah. Okay, so eviction this week. Who do you think's going? Bella or Jack?
Jack.
Jack? You think they're gonna be able to flip the script?
I think they can.
Okay. So any other predictions you'd like? Who would you like to see win HOH next?
Honestly, I'd like to either see Sam, Tommy, or Jessica.
I would like to see Jessica.
Yeah.
She has put it out there that she would like to really, really make an impact on the game.
Yeah.
I would really like. She's come close.
Mm-hmm.
She's come very close on several, though. So I'm thinking this week might be an endurance
Yeah.
because we've had several
Puzzles.
quick ones.
Balance game.
If we don't have an endurance, we haven't had an extended. So it's still too early and too many players for the endurance where they have to go up and down on the slippy slope and fill the cups of water. That's usually in a little bit
About
later.
8.
Yeah. OTEV is still a little too, or maybe in a week or two. Probably not this week.
No, probably not this week. It's still too many people in the house, it feels like.
So yeah, but it could be an endurance, a dangling endurance. The wall.
Mm-hmm.
They usually have
Yeah,
about
the
8
wall
or 9
should,
people
yeah.
on there. So it could be that.
Yeah.
That would be good. So I would like to see Jack go home. I was just to shake up the house and get rid of that dynamic. But I mean, Bella, she's a good mastermind, but I don't see her as big of a threat as Jack.
No.
So this is your opportunity. BB.
She kills her own
guest.
game.
Yeah.
Every time. She just blabs just like Christy.
Right.
She's always opening her
Yeah,
mouth.
she was the one that would run up to the others. She saved several things happening in there. The Women's Alliance, Bella's the one who done all that. So I guess she has sunk her own ship.
Yeah.
Because they've seen how quickly she is.
Yeah. Because I know a lot of the girls already picked up on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe that is her downfall. Had she kept it shut, she would have had that Black Widow Alliance on the side to save her right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So-
she don't, but
Didn't think about that, but so yeah. So let us know what you guys think. Who do you want to go home, Bella or Jack? And then who do you think the next HOH should be? So anything else you want to add? I think we've gone over all my little notes here.
I think everything.
There is a lot going on. There is a lot of sneak stuff going on. Christy, she's something. She's playing hard. I'm surprised they haven't targeted her more. But,
I think she talks her way out of getting targeted a lot too.
well, she's got all those sub-alliances to
Yeah.
kind of keep her grounded. So Nicole, for some reason, I'm not sure why they keep seeing her as a target. She's just an outsider.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that some of them can band together, save Bella, and then get Jack out, and that will reduce that side powers, and then hopefully, like you said, Jessica or Nicole
Yep.
or somebody from that side gets it next week, and otherwise it's just they're gonna go right back to power.
Yep.
On that side. So, and I like it when it flip flops back and forth, and people are scared.
Yeah.
So, feeds have been good. Let us know if you guys have been chiming, watching the feeds, and if you see anything cool, let us know so we can flash back and check it out, because we're not always able to watch all the time. And then let us know down below who you think's gonna go home, and who do you want to see be HOH. Anything else?
Yeah.
I think that's
Just
good.
like, share, and comment.
Yes. So thanks so much, guys, and we'll see you next time.
All right. Bye.
Bye.